everyone. So today I would like to tell you about the class activities start from the opening and the closing for junior high school in the 7th grade. But before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Ida Ayu Anom Widya Sukmadewi from 6A2 class Denpasar. Okay, so first is the opening. For the first activities is greeting and settle the class for 1 to 2 minutes. It is ensure students are settled and ready to learn. So in front of the class, I say greeting like good morning class. I hope you're all doing well today. Let's get started. Let's start the class. So for the next activities is praying. Before we start the lesson, we should to pray together with the students, and then I lead the pray by saying, class, students, put your hands, and then please repeat after me. Dear God, please give us knowledge and understanding to study English today. Thank you, God. Pray finish. So the next step or the next activities is I engage the student with the hook within 3 to 5 minutes, like use an interesting question, story, image, or video that related to the topic. And then I connect the lesson to real life experiences. For the example, I will say to the students like, students, have you had your breakfast this morning? What did you eat? Could you please tell me and describe to me? Like that. In this step, I expect that the student know or can guess what topic that I will provide them in the classroom. For the next step, the step number 4 is asking previous meeting. It is to review students' memory about last meeting, which is, for the example, do you still remember or did you still remember about simple present tense? What is simple present tense? I also asked the students to raise hand if they want to answer my question about simple present tense in the previous meeting. Step number 5 is introduce lesson objective within 2 minutes. So in this step, please clearly explain what students will learn, what students will get after the class. So for the example, today we will learn how to use the past tense to talk about things that happened, that has happened, that just happened before now. After I told the student the objective, this can help me and the students have one purposes or one expectation, and I can make sure the student have the same expectation that after this meeting the students will understand how to use simple past tense, and I will introduce to them what is simple past tense. For the last step or the step number 6 in the opening is outline the lesson activities within 1 to 2 minutes. For the example, students, so first we will learn about past tense rules. What is the rules of simple past tense? I will provide it here. Second activities, we will practice with some sentences. I will provide the students the example of how to use simple past tense here. And then for the last activities is we will play a fun game to test what my students have learned. So after I explain about the opening activities, I will explain about the closing activities. So first, I will start it by summarize the key learning points within 3 to 5 minutes. It can make the students review the past tense rules like regular, ed, and irregular verbs. And then I will provide the students to write a few verbs on the board and the students give their past tense forms. I also ask like what are some common past tense verb we learned today? For the next step, the step number 2 is students reflection activity within 3 to 5 minutes. For the example, I asked students to write one sentence about what they did yesterday using the past tense, so they can know how to use simple past tense. For the next step is step number 3, quick check for understanding within 2 to 3 minutes. So in this step, I will provide the students to play a past tense verb relay. For the example, I call out a present tense verb, and student must say the past tense form and answer it for the right question or the right for the right answer. For the example, when I say run, and then the students must to say the correct answer of verb 2, which is ran. If I say eat, and then the student must to say good. Okay, for the next step is step number 4. Preview the next lesson within 1 to 2 minutes. It can give a hint about the next topic. For the example, students, next time we will learn how to make negative sentences and question in the past tense. So this is a material that I will provide it for the next meeting. So I expect the student also search independently about this material, and I will teach them in the next meeting also. Okay, for the next step of the classing is dismiss the class within 1 minute. This is means that the teachers or me should thank the students and remind as always about any homework or practices that they must to do or they must done in order to improve their knowledge and understanding about the material that I given this day or today. For the example, I say students, great job for today. So for the homework, please write 5 sentences using past tense. And I will see you tomorrow. For the last activities is also praying, so I close the class with pray. I also ask the students and I lead to pray by saying, please put it, students, please Students, please put on your hand and repeat after me. Dear God, thank you for giving us knowledge and understanding to study English today. Please bless us on the way back home. Thank you, God. Pray finish. So that's all for me. Thank you for watching and bye.